What if everything in history is a lie? What if? It's something to discuss with your children when they get older. What if everything is a lie? What if? What if you get to the age of 30 and you suddenly realize that everything I taught you was wrong? What then? Look, I don't advocate this for every parent, but this is what I do. I tell my children that I might be wrong. So I don't know. I might be wrong. This is what my experience tells me, but I might be wrong. I might be wrong. I don't know. You have to make a decision about something, and I make a decision because of this, but I might be wrong. I talked to my son last week about some previous girlfriends that I had and the problems that we had. That was an interesting discussion. Right? And I'll tell you exactly what we talked about, right? I had a girlfriend once, and she had a sister. And I never met her sister.
Mm-hmm.
And I said to her one day, I said, I never meet your sister. Where's your sister? You talk about your sister, but I never meet her. Where is she? She said, oh, my sister's always busy. She's always going here or going there, and she's completely different from me. I said, well, what do you mean she's different from you? And she said, well, the things that I like, she doesn't like, and she's kind of I can't remember the word she used, but the word I was the word I would use is chameleon. Yeah, a chameleon. Yeah. Now the chameleon is the animal that whatever the environment is, it will blend into the environment. Yeah. And I can't remember the word that my girlfriend used at the time. She said, well, the problem is that she's always changing. I said, what do you mean she's always changing? It's like people are people, right? And she said, no. She said, if she says, let me give you an example. She had a lot of different boyfriends. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I said, well, that's not it might not be a bad thing. And she said, well, the thing is that if her boyfriend liked football, she liked football. If her boyfriend liked skiing, she liked skiing. If her boyfriend liked travel, she liked travel.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever it was that he liked, she liked. Yeah. And I had this conversation with my son, and I said, think about it. Think about it and be very careful about who you choose to have as your friends. Because some people are not going to be who you think they are. They're going to be something completely different.
Mm-hmm.
We've got to learn to see through the mask that people wear to the other side of things. Some people are prepared to be whatever anybody else wants them to be, and as a result, they will never be themselves. You have to be very careful with those kinds of people. Yeah. And these are the important lessons in life. You're not going to learn that in school, right?
Yeah.
That's those deep personal life experiences are the things that teach us something that matters. Here's another question. Why is it important to you? Why is it important? If you can answer that, then you're going to find your way to knowing if it's the right road for yourself. Why is it important? Yeah. And who is it important for? The what of everything is very easy to see. The why of everything It's much more complicated. It's another level of understanding. So if we can train, perhaps is the word, mentor would probably be a better word, but we can train our children to understand their surroundings, to look at a situation, to know when to speak and when not to speak, to know when to go into the room and when not to go into the room, to be able to judge our environment carefully. Yeah. I had two friends. Here's another little story that I told with my son. I had two friends once, and we went out one evening, and it was late. It was like 2 o'clock in the morning, and we were outside a bar, and we were going to go into the bar, and one of my friends said, "I'm not going in there." And I said, "Why?" He said, "No." I said, "I'm not going in." And he said, "You should not go in." He said, "I'm not going in and you should not go in." And my third friend, there's the three of us and my other friend, third person, said, whatever, I'm going in. And my friend who went into the bar ended up in hospital. Right? Be able to observe your surroundings and understand where you are and what is happening at all times. It might save your life. These are things that you don't get in school, right? These are things you don't get in school. And these are the important lessons. Your children will not learn the important lessons from school. They will learn them from you and your experiences. And over time, they will learn to respect and appreciate that. Everybody has something to teach because everybody knows something different. It's hopefully that makes some kind of sense about how to approach problems that we have with our children. It's the old business terminology that, problems are opportunities, right? Problem means something must change. It's an opportunity to do something, make something better than it was before. So